Okay, for this exercise, we are going to complete a puzzle. I've provided you pieces for the puzzle, and you will use different selection tools and features in the program to complete it. So again, click on the file, download. It's a JPEG file. If you double click, it opens in preview, which will not allow you to do the work. So target the program you want to use to open it. And I'll fill the screen with Photoshop, shortcut F, and I am ready to begin. The first thing you want to do, of course, unlock your file layer, duplicate it, always duplicate, and turn it off. And I have this layer that is showing selected. Now we want to remove the background color to start with. So we will use the magic wand, which selects the all like color pixels, and I click right into the red background. Since it's a solid color, very simple, delete. And now we see the checker box pattern, which tells you it's a transparent background. Okay, before we can move on, we need to deselect. So Command D to get rid of the blinking lines. And now we're ready to start. So we're going to use the rectangular marquee tool. It's the one that just makes most sense. It's a rectangular shape. I can click and drag a selection around my pieces. And now I'm going to copy and paste. My goal is to put each piece on its own layer and then turn off this layer 0 copy. So I'm now going to go back and select the next piece, and I'm going to do copy, but look at that, it says it's empty. I have to remember to keep going back to the original layer to copy and paste. And now I have the next one. So copy, paste, select the original, and we'll do these real quick. Copy, paste. Okay. Okay, we now have all of the pictures or clips of the picture separated to their own layer. And now each can be manipulated freely. We're going to use the Move tool, and we want to be able to individually move each layer and rotate them until we put this picture together. On my computer, I have Auto Select automatically checked. You may not, in which case, let's say I want to move this piece, but the one I'm clicking on is not the one moving. I would have to select individually each layer as I want to do something with it. So layer 1, that's this first one. If I want to move layer 2, I'd have to go select layer 2, and then I could click and drag it. Same for 3, and so on. Or you can click on Auto Select, and then it lets you simply click on a piece and it automatically selects its layer. As you can notice over here, as I select, it moves the layer that is selected. So now, I don't know if you can tell, but this is a picture of our school. And I am going to have to, I'll only do one piece just to show you. I'm going to have to put this together. This piece is obviously on its side because the school is up, standing up on its side. So I selected this piece by clicking on it, and I know that layer is selected, and I'm turning it on and off to be sure. I'm going to rotate it. So I'm going to go to Edit, Transform, and I only have to rotate it to the left or counterclockwise. Oops. And I'm going to do 90 degrees counterclockwise. And look at that. And now I can just click and drag and put it into position. Okay? So you are going to rotate and move and manipulate all your pieces till you get it put together. Now, I am not solving this for you. I'm making you figure it out. But I will put all the pieces together real quickly and show you what has to happen in the end. Once you think you've solved the puzzle, you've got it all together, and this is clearly not together, but you have to crop to get rid of all the outside area. So, very quickly though, let me just lay these down so that they'll at least look like they formed some sort of a picture, even though they don't. But that's because I don't want you to be shown how to solve it. I want you to solve it for yourself. So now I'm going to take the crop tool, and I am simply going to draw a selection around my whole image, and I'm going to press return or click the check. And it has cropped all excess off. You still have all your layers on the side and your original layers that you worked from, but you don't have all the excess around it. Again, save your file as a Photoshop file, which it did default to. That's good. And save.